Yes. Revision test, no one got more than 3.
Guys, who did you open up this debate of? Let's proceed with a chapter called minerals. I started with that only. Industry sector. Very good. We are far ahead. Did I finish agriculture? अभी एक diaspora इधर से उधर उधर से इधर. You sit like this. What other side or this side? Perfect. अरे वो बोलने का जरूरत नहीं है. It's big. I don't need. You need the English. I'm just joking. Hey guys, आज इधर और एक कोई मिसिंग है. कौन है? कौन है? जानवी क्या होता है? You doesn't take care of your child. Ninth or partner. That three bunches are down. Hey, industry is just checking your notebooks. Did I start with agro-based or mineral-based? Let's write one question on agro-based.
Why there is a sound?
I didn't give the answer. Okay, write that answer. In fact, I asked you guys to write.
More questions.
मैप्स में दिखा मैप्स में बोला मैं करते सर तो अभी भी दो
आपने ब्रदर डीड ऑर्गेनाइज बताओ
क्या बताए बस उधर लेके उधर
आपने
अच्छा मैं बताना सब कुछ मैं यार कुछ बातें हमारे दूसरे गली के लिए सब
नेक्स्ट क्लास
सब कुछ क्या ना होले रेडियो थोड़ी है. Hey guys, write down the question for which you guys want to write the answer, but I am giving it. Why there is a southward shift of sugar mills? Am I correct? Why there is that? Answer nahi diya. I am giving it. Agro-based industry is an important question. Why there is a southward shift of sugar mills? It is so wonderful. It keeps falling into the pocket. Why there is a southward shift? Why there is a southward shift getting agro-based industry? Correct? Yeah.
Question लिखा होगा.
Question is already written. I am giving directly the answer. He happens to read the book. Southward shift of. Did I say give sugar mills or sugar industry? Sugar industry. हाँ और तूने प्रोजेक्ट कर लिया. अंकित कर दिखा जरा. तो लेकर आना मैं भी तो देखूं. ठीक है मेरा नजर लग जाएगा. No, I will not see. No, I will not see. I lost the charm here. Write down the answer. Sugar production. Sugar production in India. Wipe it. Sugar production in India is totally dependent on. Sugar production in India is totally dependent on the sugar cane cultivation. अभी वो टर्न बाद में करना. दोनों हाथ से काम कर रही है. हाँ, multitasking.
So dependent on
sugar cane production,
cultivation.
On the sugar cane cultivation, based on the soil and वही बीट आके तेरा पीठ में पड़ना. My fingerprints on that. Next time, what is? Right now. She's another expressionist. Did I say sugar
Based on the
soil, climate and other तो लिखो climate and other associated conditions. Second point. No, I can't. This was the first point of introduction. Second point, directly jumping into the answer. Recently, sugarcane production in the south. Sugarcane production in the south. Bracket में डालना per hectare, huh? Per hectare. What is per hectare? 1 hectare. 1 hectare. Has increased than in the north. Per hectare production in the south has increased than in the north. Because Bilal's test tube is almost ready. The whole class is looking forward and writing. Only I need to shift it and put it down in our reception. And you are inside. And not even mega ticket, only 5 rupees per printer. For a day collection, Bilal, 50-50. When I was dictating, what were you doing? Hey, look at. When I was dictating, what were you doing? Afterwards, what? Hey, I am talking to you. In between the lecture, क्या कर रहा था? I'm standing in front of you. No, I don't think so. Especially to this child. For what? Laughing slowly. Let us have a small demo here. So guys, you have to be very serious. My dear student is going to teach you how to reduce your unhappiness in the life. Let us have a small bust. What did this Gauri told in your?
It wasn't Gauri, it was Bilal.
Bilal only.
मैंने कुछ बोला भी नहीं.
बस तेरा presence ही काफी है. I want you to go to a place where 1 6x4 is ready. Relatives बेचारे आंख में पाउडर डाल के रो रहा है. And the 4% are ready. कब ये लोग खत्म होगा? ये सब हमारा इंडियन कॉमेडी सीन्स चलता है. फिर दूसरे से एक बड़ा टीचर देखा था. डोंट वरी, ये सब तो होता रहता है. क्या है? मर गया? चल ठीक है, लेकिन ये तो फिर भी ठीक है. When you go to that place, you guys don't go. I have gone to certain distant and family friends and other relatives. उधर तो और भी नौटंकी चालू रहती है. पहले तो लेके जाके दुख से रखते हैं, तब तक चुपचाप रहता है. फिर एक दिन देखते हैं, अरे बहुत टाइम हो गया, कितना टाइम लगेगा? बोला अरे नहीं, जल्दी करने बोलो, इतना टाइम नहीं मेरे पास. तेरा बेचारा पंडित भी आता है, उसका फॉर्मेलिटी नाटक का देखने का. और दान दक्षिणा वो उधर दिया ना, अभी क्या बार बार दे रहा है, उसी से लेने को लेकर. My good Christian friend reminded me, and he was waiting somewhere in a graveyard, and he happened to call me first. So I attended his call. I called you after so long. I'm very good. I really liked it. I was missing you badly. Where are you? I'm in the graveyard. I told him, और भी बहुत सारा जगह है. मुझे graveyard. And in between we are sharing our college things and other things. Suddenly, body ये told literally. फिर 2 दिन के बाद मैंने कॉल किया, भाई साहब नेक्स्ट टाइम ग्रेवियर्ड में जाएगा ना, और भी बहुत सारा फ्रेंड्स है, उसको मिस कर. तो बिलाल भाई साहब क्या है? Shall we? इसकी कोई नोटबुक देने गौरी उसके ठीक है कंफर्म? Shall we proceed? आज पूरा क्लास में एक ही आंसर होने वाला है ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है. Let us complete the answer. What was the point? हाँ, second point. Sugar cane produced in south. मुझे लगा गौरी ने कुछ सोचा. Sugar cane produced in the south. अच्छा जो भी नंबर है लिखो ना, इधर से थर्ड उधर से दो, मैं तो बोलेगा फर्स्ट पॉइंट लिखो. Sugar cane produced in the south has more sucrose content. Sucrose. Careful with the spelling sucrose.
The third point क्या था? Sugar cane.
Full stop.
Full stop.
हाँ. मैं एक बार 4 बार बोल दिया तो वहां से सर फिर से repeat. हाँ, produced in the south has more sucrose content. Next. Which policy?
Higher quality.
Higher quality. Next point. Cooperatives functioning. Cooperatives functioning are more efficient. And than more efficient in south than in the north.
Are more efficient in south than in north.
Are more efficient in the south than in the north. Last point. थोड़ा सा with your permission पानी पी लो. Next. क्या point है? उधर कुछ नहीं. I'm just thinking. मैं कोई खड़ा रहेगा तो मैं देख के कोई भी नहीं. He's very watchy और भी है. सर किधर देख कर क्या देख और क्यों देख? अभी से तुझे ही देख. This group क्या चले? Now that side there should be no noise. Huh? Sugarcane production, both individual and institutional level. Sugarcane production, both individual and institutional government stop it. No, only one thing. Let it be. Individual and institutional level is more than in the north. बहुत सारा points बताने चाहिए. Than in the north. Than. Change the pattern. Today. Today, sugar mills in India. 6 months. It's not a point, but it is a conclusion. Today, sugar mills in India means the ever increasing demand. Of domestic as well as India meets the ever increasing demand of domestic as well as foreign demand. Now look here, she asked me some points to be explained, but I'll explain almost every line what you guys have written. Now normally in the exam you get confused. They have said southward shift. Just understand this with the man. Yes. Normally we have this part, especially UP, which ranks number 1 in total sugarcane. Correct. But now we have Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, mainly Tamil Nadu. Now the shift that you guys have written is based on why there is a decline. If you have seen this Maharashtra cane also, it is yellow and thin, even UP sugar cane. But you have seen this Tamil Nadu sugar cane, especially in Pongal. You get it. Pongal is a festival like Makar Sankranti. It is more fattier and more juicier. Cooperatives which was started in UP and Bihar, they are not functioning very well. There are abrupt climatic changes. Cooperatives होता क्या है? अभी there are 100 sugarcane farmers. They not only produce, they transport their cane to a fellow who is XYZ, who is buying the cane at a very, very cheap price. I mean, now what they decide, why I am selling my hard-earned cane at a very cheapest price. अभी तो MSP है. 100 people will start their sugar mill of their own. समझ में आया? So they are cooperatives. Earlier, all the 100 farmers will have their own. एक का 2 एकड़, एक का 3 एकड़, एक का 10 एकड़. अभी क्या बोलते हैं? Let us grow on one spot. So they might have close to 50 to 100 acres. हो गया? उसमें उनको large scale production हो गया. Plus, when they take their own industry, whatever sugar they bring it, they can compete with the nearest competitor. अभी इंडिया का एक government policy कैसा है? Government is very strict with the sugar prices. Like, I remember earlier in our school days, prices went to 60 rupees per kg also. But now, on an average, 30-35 के अंदर ही मिल जाता है. And quality भी रहता है. Unless and until you do not go to that Patanjali Baba ka store, yeah, I don't know. I used to buy that Patanjali, अभी मैं बंद ही कर दी. Now it is quality is not so good, but there they sell it at a 60 rupees per kg neatly packed or can. But normal अगर आप किराना का दुकान से लेकर grocery we get it 30. अभी गवर्नमेंट क्या बोलता है? There should not be no black marketing of sugar. How much quantity of sugar? Government takes a report and बोलता है कि at present इतना ही रिलीज करने, बाकी बाद में रिलीज करो. Understanding? So we always believe the southward shift is from northern states. Why southern states have increased the sugarcane production? One, you can say black soil. Two, climatic condition. Three, cooperatives are functioning very well. Four, might be the transport is much better than what it is. मैंने वो points हमने ही लिखा. I put in a whole frame. This girl, yeah, put a hands. Yeah. He was doing. एक मिनट इन दोनों को जरा fill the water afterwards. We always believe the sugarcane is a real time business, especially in Maharashtra. When I entered the class, then that who started. That's okay. उसके बाद ये सब चलेगा ना, then I know how to handle, especially these guys, which I don't do. No. Each one gets a message. When I put a bulk message. So now this question is very clear. Got it. Got it. 9th standard में उनको अच्छा dose मिला है. Thank you. At least he recollects my memory. Sorry, enough now. What is makes him laugh? I'll make you two guys stand. I'll keep the door open. You have to turn, one has to turn that side, one has to turn the other side. And let's have two laughing Buddhas. Shall we? Now look at her face. Next 5 minutes you have to look at her face. Not possible? Let's go to that page number, agro-based industries.
Cooperative. The second point, sugarcane production in the south and in this.
Total production है क्या अभी भी यूपी नंबर नहीं है because यूपी का जो large expanse of area we do not have. Per hectare मतलब in 1 hectare how much tons of sugarcane producing, that is better. अभी जैसे when I say wheat, UP and Haryana number 1, especially UP, but per hectare production में पंजाब number 1. Got it? अभी जैसे I have 4 hectares. 1 hectare में यूपी में आके 2 टन sugarcane produce होता है. जबकि वही 1 हेक्टेयर में तमिलनाडु एंड महाराष्ट्र में 6 टन होता है. तो पर हेक्टेयर हम लोग ज्यादा है, बट यूपी इज हैविंग लार्ज एरियाज अंडर शुगरकेन. दैट्स व्हाई टोटल क्वांटिटी इज बेटर. समझ में?
Automatically from cooperative we can increase the land.
Per hectare yield we can increase. Yeah. Why are you looking?
So after the period we can.
I am also looking at this idiotic face. अभी रुक जा, और adjective दूं? I am also looking at this chimpu face like this. अभी don't look at it. चल, लेकर आ, पर system पर चर्चित कर. Today this bunch है ना has to be disturbed, I think, especially this row and the other row. वो तो हमेशा की तरह अकेला बैठा है और बिलाल भाई साहब इधर कैसे आए आज? ठीक है, so at least he is concentrating on the chapter, that's it. Hey, tell me the page number which where I am in. Sir, 206. 206. Come on. We can complete at least agro page today, which I will do at any.
Sir, $3.
No, that is not my idea.
Sir, you told sir.
Achha, I forgot. Hey, come down to textile industry. 206. In fact, you have an answer here also. If you find my answer to be a little bit difficult, na, check karna. Let's go to textile. Underline the words which I am saying now. I'll pick up those who are involved in some anti-social activities. First point, underline. Traditionally meant a woven fabric. Latin word, underline, textile. Now in India we have open bracket, cotton textile, woolen textile, silk textile and jute. Put a star mark for jute and put a star mark for cotton. ये दोनों exam में detail में आता है. Let's go down to cotton. Put number 1. Yes. We are marching for cotton. 206 में ही. Cotton textile industry. Point number 1. Underline. Greatest industries of India. थोड़ा explain कर दो cotton textile.
Yes.
No explanation. I will not have the time to finish the chapter. The first textile mill, underline, Kolkata, 1818. Kidhar, volume. But it made a start in Mumbai, underline Mumbai, in 1854. Look at it. Now, when we talk about the word cotton, it is geographically proven cotton is the original homeland production of India. It is the only industry which is 100% complete and 100% self-reliant. How do you define these two words? Complete raw materials, technology, machines, labor, everything is from India. And why it is self-reliant? Whatever we are producing, 90% we are only using. That doesn't mean we are not exporting. Right from day one, Indian climate has been a tropical, humid climate. You buy any kind. I generally don't know the ladies' fancy items. We buy t-shirts, trousers, anything. Pahla hamara question kya rahega? Is it pure cotton? Why pure cotton? Because that suits our climate. If I wear a nylon or a terylon and a very tight jeans and it is a hot sunny, okay, then we understand it might be fashionable. It might be fashionable, no question. But due to this heat, it is not comfortable. Because the word comfort, I always believe that climate has it. You go to Rajasthan, people wear that mirror fitted, abhi to maine nahi dekha hai, and they wear that big turban. Because of the heat, you wear Puma, Adidas, Reebok, whatever cap might be. But turban is always a turban. That protects them from that heat. And mirror fitted clothes reflects the sunlight. But I can't imagine wearing such a shirt or a trouser getting into Mumbai locals and I become the Chalta Purta saloon. Almost half the people, because Mumbaikars do half of the work in the local train only. Correct. So we always believe what is this cotton which makes India a special. Now we have this black soil, especially in Maharashtra. In fact, today we call black soil as black cotton soil. Correct. We have cotton plants which are now that round ball-like structure, fluffy. The good thing about this, it requires 210 days of frost-free. What is the word frost-free?
Like,
not extremely cold. You don't know.
that's not.
Frost freeze means that frost is nothing but the moisture like laden which settles on the leaves. Somebody told me that it is dew. It is not dew. It is not dew. Dew settles every morning when that sunlight is there. But these are that freezy like things which settles on the leaves. If this settles on that fluffy cotton, it's easy for the insects to grow on it. And they say cotton growing, the biggest enemy is the insect. And if dampness is there, insect gets automatic. So normally cotton जितना fruitful है, उतना dangerous भी हो सकता है if we do not spray proper pesticides. So cotton, Maharashtra is one important center. We have other states as well. But then today we have Gujarat, especially Ahmedabad, popular for its cotton textiles and not cotton production. Maharashtra is cotton production. They are the clothes. You go to Bangalore, you go to Chennai, not Chennai, Madurai. Cotton udhar bhi banta hai, but cotton quality alag. Today also we feel any European countries want the shirts which are made out of Indian cotton. Even the British Rajang that you studied in history or what, I don't know which chapter it is going on. But then when you study that modern India, what the British 1757, 1764, Battle of Plassey, Buxar and all that stuff, when Sirajuddin Dowla and other story you might have heard about, it was this cotton which pulled the Britishers to India. But when they thought that they will sell their cotton shirts, but they could understand Indian cotton shirts were demanded more in London than in India. Understood? मैं अपने घर से आपके लिए कुछ सामान बेचने आ रहा हूँ, आपका सामान तो मेरा कंट्री में बहुत पॉपुलर हो. Will you buy that cotton then? You will not buy. So that's why British government laid so many policies. They destroyed the entire cotton industry. But even today, the China, the neighbor, which is the closest competitor to India, but आज भी international demand में India का cotton का एक अलग नाम है. You say this Arrow, that is Anand Fabrics. It's the original Indian. Then you say Louis Philippe, Peter England, whatever. But raw material तो हमारा है, brand उनका. Understood? Let's proceed into the chapter. Okay, main cotton centers. Open bracket from Mumbai and close bracket in Hyderabad. देखो उसमें कोयम्बतूर और मदुरई आया है, very important. And in Maharashtra you can mark Solapur. That is also very popular. Then let us directly go down to problems. Point number 1. ये मैं अलग से देता हूँ problem. Inadequate supply of raw material. Make it point number 1. 2. You write use. Right? Use of outdated machinery and low productivity. That is 2. 3. Fast को cut करो. You write quick. Changing मत लिखो change. और in लिखना. Fashion and design. Third, what is the number? I don't know. Uneconomical unit and increasing foreign competition. वैसा cut करो. एक काम करो, मैं ही देता हूँ, but अभी रहने देना. You write the cotton industry in your notebook. Textile लिखो, उसमें cotton industry डाल दो. Textile लिखो, हाँ, textile लिखो, उसमें cotton डाल देना. I'm making the notes. Okay, did I finish minerals with you? Yes. Oh. Did I not start agriculture with you? Then I directly started with agro-base. Correct? उसके आगे नहीं है. Sure. आपने agro-base और mineral-based industries. Minerals करके एक chapter है, वो नहीं है. Write down. Cotton textile industry in India. Cotton textile industry in India is said to be the original and said to be original and oldest. Oldest. Second point.
Original and
Oldest. Okay. Second, it is the only industry which is 100%. It is the only industry which is 100% complete and self-reliant. It is the only industry which is 100% complete and self-reliant. Next. Silence and the noise. Second, next point. It is highly labor intensive. It is highly labor intensive intensive. Put a dash. Best suited to India. It is highly labor intensive. Best suited to India. Next. Marketing, production and distribution. Marketing, production and distribution. Both individual and at government level. Individual and at government level. Government. That is institutional. Level. Introduction का first point अभी ये last point. First successful textile mill, cotton textile. Textile mill, cotton textile, was in Mumbai, Bombay, that time it was Bombay. Put a hyphen 1854. आता है ये बोर्ड में आता है. Why cotton textiles is 100% complete and self-reliant? You have to write 4 points with one introduction.
Only industry India के लिए
India के लिए ना. India world के लिए हम क्यों बोलेंगे? That's not understand. Hey, write the next heading: problems of cotton textile. Now I challenge you. Look at the volume and write the problems. Then I will add more points. हाँ जो मैंने मार्क किया वो लिखो देना ऐड मोर. Make individual points and don't copy exactly. Copy paste. Problems of further text. The low productivity of workers means less salary of workers. Their contribution. Either my presence or absence, I expected that you will be fully writing without this copy. I'm going to ask. Yeah, how many points you guys have written? 1. Write the next point. 4 हुआ ना? Write the 5th point.
Sir, uneconomical unit.
मैं explain करूँ. अबे लिखो तो सही. Explain करूँ. Write down. Point number. What is the number? I don't know. You write. Increase in the cost of raw materials. Increase in the cost of raw material. Come on. Transport charges. Transport charges. Raw materials. Transport charges. And per unit electricity. ये बहुत प्रॉब्लम है. Per unit electricity. अरे पूरा तो हैंडलूम्स है ना, पावर लूम्स है. Next, use of obsolete. I'm writing that word. लिखो तो सही. Everything I should do, nothing you do. So use of this is the word obsolete. Yes. Machines and technology. अभी तो अपने पास modern है. But बोलने का. Machines and technology. Outdated. Correct. Use of obsolete machines and technology adversely affecting the overall production. Adversely affecting the overall production. Next. Okay. Increasing trade union and labor problem. Increasing trade union and labor problems. Sorry. Increasing trade union and labor problems. Last point. Change in the next point. Change in the taste and habits. Change in the taste and habits. Use of synthetic fibers. Same. And use of synthetic fibers. That's all. Let's go to the next. खड़ो ना क्या सब कुछ मैं ही बोलेगा क्यों let me give it to my stalwarts and तू खड़ा हो जा you only no you second line read all the problems one by one अभी रुको आज ये का क्लास लगाते हैं बेटा बहुत what does it mean boy obsolete means you don't look at it you look into the books okay next person outdated so problem कैसे हो let it work slowly na but we are now using parallels sit down use it yes this person next one read from that
Increased trade labor.
what does it mean
There are less laborers, but laborers they are there, but the productivity is less and they don't work efficient.
okay good sit down yes
So the outdated machine is very good and
like golden not
it's very good and it can't run the stuff properly. And there is less modern machines.
okay sit down yes next point you have to explain for you only they are explaining if you don't explain you are not sitting जितना तेरा physics बढ़ रहा है ना थोड़ा सा mind भी बढ़ा it's okay everyone is going to put a test don't worry next
Changing the taste and habits, you will not print the requirement.
what does it mean next person
So synthetic fiber is being used in production of textile instead of cotton.
synthetic fibers but meaning kya hai synthetic I don't know the meaning
And other fibers like nylon.
very good sit down good here's Gauri read the first point
First one.
yeah all the points are done na so read from the first point she's the other pillar of my class now first point no wait
Use of outdated machinery. That's what I know.
how it is a problem
There is not like it is not efficient. The production rate.
So can I?
Outdated machines would require more electricity and the production would be less.
So can I?
The old machines usually require.
Can I try?
only to dena usko very partial
Sir, it would take more time for production.
okay accept
I doubt that but also movement point like input would have been more than
okay sit down what do you want to add something sit down dono baito देखो I give you full freedom in my lectures for everyone are you using or misusing both तो misusing जो कर रहा है या जो कर रही है, then I have to be little bit hard on them. Okay? Why not? Why not? Why give me some bribe or underhand? No, I don't accept Gandhi. I want only George Franklin. So we always believe that these guys were saying obsolete का मतलब क्या है ना? There was a real comedy happening. After the partition of India, all the cotton growing regions went to Pakistan, and all the cotton mills came to India. You understood the cartoon? What has happened? The person who was called from London to draw the boundary between these two countries, he did not know what is Asia. He did not know what is India and Pakistan. But उसको काम दिया गया. And he only studied little bit of length and breadth. 4-5 Indian officers को रखा, बोला boundary खींचो. ऐसे ही होता. And that boundary commission which was set up, hardly 3 to 6 months ready हो गया. अभी भी problem है. This side Punjab, other side Punjab. Either Sindh, udhar Balochistan. People are totally confused. In fact, some people told me, not from here, some from Pakistan, they told me half of the bungalow is here, half is on the other side. Families on Pakistan side, farms are on Indian side. अभी मुझे लगा cattle confusion में रहेगा, मैं इधर जाऊँ क्या उधर जाऊँ. Sorry, I'm just saying in a comedy way, but real problem has happened. But now what India has done with this 75 years, India has picked up in all sectors. Like I always believe not only this bacha gets best marks or this bacha, I want everyone to get the best marks to their capacity. I can't expect everyone getting 80 above 80, but at least some can get. So either हम लोग क्या बोलता है, as you said the word obsolete, when I'm comparing Indian cotton textile with Americans, I have one video, I don't know whether it gets now. You'll see how this American companies are doing cotton production as compared to India. Abhi India is our original homeland. Abhi dekho, India cannot become America in 1 or 2 days. Also, I was listening when you see I was using my headphones. That was where now Mr. Prime Minister is right inside our the Washington DC, the capital. And the first time any Indian minister is getting such a state honor. And very quickly they were showing some videos of that yoga. Congress government has made a mockery of that yoga pose. And kuch alag-alag pose diya. And Modi ko cartoon bana ke. Matlab, look how quickly the opposition is reacting. And they are saying this is not Modi, this is not this one, it is Indian people. Are Indian people ye kisne bola, he is personally doing it. But what he is going to bring in, he is going to bring in such technology which America is not giving to any countries except if you are a member of NATO. We are going to get that drone which not only takes the picture, it will be an attacking drone. And you know what is drones are? Those drones are not given to any countries by America unless and until you are a member of NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. And he is going to bring such technology in which India is going to be a cutting edge technology. I cannot say superpower. Similarly, India is going to give them the best help what America could do. America is going through serious trouble, financial crisis. So we always believe this cotton textile kya hai? I always believe this technology. Somebody asked me the productivity of the laborers. Now you and me are losing the taste and habit of cotton. अभी climate कैसा भी रहने का, I've seen some people in my own area leather trouser पहन के workout चालू है. अभी मतलब leather workout क्या? Ladies are generally not gents. And वो jacket भी leather एकदम tight. मैं बोला यार तू gym करने आया या और क्या? I cannot ask वो trainer बोलता है आप चुप रहो ना sir. Sir कुछ भी बोलता है. मतलब I never talk to anybody unless until my trainer comes and speaks to me. So we always believe with the change in fashion, the jeans has become the topmost. I mean, to be very frank, jeans was developed by Americans only, and you laugh. It is mainly for the workers working in a factory. क्योंकि उसको हर रोज कपड़ा धोना नहीं पड़ता था, उसलिए जीन्स का. और हम लोग आजकल सुनता है, especially शाहरुख खान. He says, I have not washed my jeans for last 1.5 years. बोलते तू शाहरुख खान की कौन है? नजदीक मत आ, इतना बदबूदार जीन्स पहन के. And people go, वाह शाहरुख खान ने अपना जीन्स 1.5 साल से नहीं धोया. अरे वो शाहरुख है, इतना इधर से फाड़ेगा उधर से फाड़ेगा चलता है. अभी वैसा हमारा बच्चा पहन के जाएगा तो हम बोलते ये क्या गरीब का बच्चा कहाँ से. एंड तुरंत लड़की बोलते हो सर डोंट बी हाँ ट्रेंडी हाँ इधर से हवा उधर से हवा कितना चेंज इन फैशन इज दिस इज द चेंज अभी मैं सडनली फिर कुर्ता उड़ता पहन के आया सडनली बोलेगा इतना जल्दी बूढ़ा किस फिर मैं बेचारा व्हाइट कपड़ा व्हाइट सर है ना आजकल ना आत्मा शांति बन then I read a trendy देखो I should stop commenting at least on other persons because it is their independence but India has done one thing what is that one thing we are giving every person their individuality and that should be अगर वो comfortable है तो उसको पहनने दो ना what does difference does it make you नहीं सर हमको कमेंट ना फिर वाले जूता भी खा we always believe this cotton textile in Maharashtra was the leading sector but sorry to say these cotton farmers who have earned money I mean, they are now putting the money into the business which business the rich business in India called politics sorry I shouldn't call politics business वही हो रहा है ना and हर एक मानुस अभी टोपी भी पहन के फिर ये सब I had done a solar power project with one of the company. I had gone deep in some Maharashtrian sugarcane and this cotton. तो मैं पहली जगह हेलो हम लोग इधर सोलर पावर प्लांट के बारे में बात करें आप अगर पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में जानकारी है तो आ जाओ सोलर पावर प्लांट हमको नहीं चाहिए बोले साहब आपके पास 100 मिल है था अब किधर है अब मैंने बेच दी अभी आप कर क्या फुल टाइम पॉलिटिशियन हाँ ये सब कुछ हाँ ये लोग ने पॉलिटिशियंस का ही धंधा खोला है सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट obsolete is that technology when 1947 Pakistan was using now India is using the same what will happen now as somebody told electricity abhi cost of electricity is most important I say in a cotton textile mill 1 minute electricity loss is crores of rupees loss turant amar कुछ भी झूठ एक मिनट में सर crores in one go there are close to 2000 mills which are rotating that spinning हाँ टर्बाइन एक मिनट में अगर बंद हुआ तो 1000 मशीन मेरा बंद हो रहा है now you calculate अच्छा ये मैथमेटिक्स भी करके रखा है करना पड़ता है I remember even the like I went for a washroom and come even the labor in between the work should not ask to go to washroom or anything क्यों machine बंद नहीं होना चाहिए why because per unit charge is very high I mean cotton textile if I say India can be a real competitor but problem क्या है trade unions you know what are trade unions I remember done a project on a big company in Chembur area for my TY level project तो उस कंपनी का जो यूनियन लीडर का भी हम लोग ने इंटरव्यू लिया उसने बोला हमारे कंपनी में इंटरव्यू स्ट्राइक्स बहुत आसान है मतलब कैसे पहले हम लोग ने स्ट्राइक डाला कि समोसा नहीं मिलता है कैंटीन में सीरियसली मतलब कितना दिन का 2 हफ्ते का स्ट्राइक चला वो यूनियन लीडर कितना पॉपुलरली बोल रहा है सर आपका काम समोसा नहीं तो काम नहीं तो ठीक है वो ओनर के साथ कुछ सेटलमेंट हुआ दे स्टार्टेड प्रोवाइडिंग समोसा आफ्टर 2 वीक्स वन मोर स्ट्राइक मैंने बोला अभी क्यों समोसा का आलू अच्छा क्वालिटी का मतलब व्हाट एन न्यूसेंस आप चुप रहो आप स्टूडेंट है ना हम ऐसे ही स्ट्राइक्स डालते रहे फिर मैंने वो यूनियन लीडर से पूछा सर आपको नहीं लगता है कि काम हमारा काम ही वही है काम करने नहीं छोड़ना लुक एट द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ द ट्रेड यूनियन एंड मैनेजमेंट से जब बात किया ना उनका व्यू पॉइंट अलग है हमको इनको 1 मिनट भी काम नहीं छोड़ना सुसु आ रहा है उसके लिए भी नहीं छोड़ना चल मशीन पे बैठ ऑपोजिट व्यू मतलब इधर इनको काम बिल्कुल नहीं करना है और मैनेजमेंट को बिल्कुल काम नहीं छोड़ना है दे वांट टू सक द ब्लड ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर लेबरर्स फिर कोलाइड होता है फिर स्ट्राइक्स होता है I don't know if you have gone to a small South Indian state called Kerala. That South Indian state has become so popular not because of that movie I'm saying earlier to that. The school and college students are into the strikes. मेरा cousin से पूछा आज क्यों नहीं कॉलेज गया स्ट्राइक चल रहा है ना मतलब कॉलेज में कौन सा स्ट्राइक है वो तो हमेशा चलता रहता है हम इधर ही घर पे हाँ वेरी कॉमन मतलब अभी स्कूल का बच्चा को अगर स्ट्राइक आप समझाएगा वो आगे जाकर करेगा क्या कुछ नहीं करेगा केरला स्टोरी पार्ट 3 निकालेगा What does it mean? We are only obstructing the free flow. अभी students का mind में वो डालो जिसे आगे जाके वो इंडिया का best entrepreneur बनेगा. बनता भी है ऐसा नहीं कि. But normally we are putting the bad thing highlighted. देखो CBSE, ICSE students have talked in corner of the page, छोटा सा column, and somebody has crime has done, cut into so many pieces. Top. Why are you giving limelight to such news? चुपचाप बैठो, उसी पे ऐड चल. तू दे रहा तो बोल. अभी बच्चे ने ICSE में टॉप किया, वो उनको पैसे नहीं मिले. So we always hide the things. अभी देखो problems, whatever it might be, but India is a leading production. But what China does? China offers the cotton almost half the price what India quotes. And Chinese laborers, to be very frank, they are very hardworking. For you and me, hardworking का मतलब हाँ sir, पूरा family access. What does it mean? Hard तो करना चाहता है, but ठीक है कभी-कभी काम कर लूँगा. But now the industries are changing. Now if I say my 100 or 50 students are my partners of the business, automatically you will work. But if it's no partner, 8 घंटा काम किया, 2 घंटे का तूने आधा घंटा वॉशरूम में स्पेंड किया, 1 घंटा लंच लिया, 2 घंटे का पेमेंट कट. बोलेगा इतना तूने, रुक जा अभी मैं 4 घंटे का काम कैसे से कर. Understood? So now the management relations have changed. So that's why this cotton textile production has to be beefed up. Let's proceed to the next slide. वो बात में करें. आज मेरा chapter रह जाएगा. Let's go into the next, silk textile. I can finish this. It's a small scale industry. Important role in the economy. And underline only 4 million people. If you have seen this silk, I think in science you might have studied silkworm. They are boiled into the hot water and they are pulled with that. Correct. And normally some people say you look at that silk production, you will not wear any silk clothes. But क्या करेगा? वो leaves को breed होता है and they put in, they suck in, they remove. But to be very frank, there are some silk sarees which cost you 5 to 15 lakhs of rupees. India में production होता है and they sell it in foreign countries. We have a brand called Nalli, Nalli. खुशी में है. But people say it's very costly. So some people say it's like a Mercedes car. ले तो ले लेता है, फिर उसको dry cleaning करना, उसका ये ironing करना. But क्या करें? Ladies ही हमारा economy चला रहा है तो अपने को चुपचाप लेना पड़ता है. नहीं हेल्स भी है. Narendra Modi है. Let's continue. Underline sericulture. Underline India produces 4 varieties. Open bracket. Mulberry, Tassar, Eri, and Muga. ये silk का quality है. Let us go to man-made fibers are produced by underline chemical process. No need for that. Karnataka circle 70%. Then come down. Following factors are responsible. Availability of silkworm. What is that? Bombic son name. Correct. Silkworm का नाम है. Correct. Oh, you know that. Then climate underline favorable. Availability of alkaline free water. Why this alkaline free water is very important? They do not eel out. हाँ, वो निकलेगा नहीं. Silk and quality भी खराब होता है. Alkaline नहीं रहना चाहिए. Next. Main centers are open bracket. Bangalore, Mysuru, Kolar. Mysuru है. Where is this Tumkur? नहीं ये भी कर्नाटक का बेल्टी है. Belgaum and Kurg. Kurg is known for coffee. You remember I explained? Let's proceed. Then Telangana tick कर लो. West Bengal. In Tamil Nadu tick only 2 states are very important. Coimbatore and Salem. Come down to problems. Competition from underline artificial silk. Second point. Importer of better quality and cheap raw silk from China. Abhi I think government has stopped. What we do, ये जो China silk है ना, I think I don't know you whether you heard. We call it as Chinese silk. We buy the raw material from China. फिर उसके ऊपर cloth बनता है. क्योंकि हमारा silk से वो silk बहुत सस्ता है. But quality खराब है. Chinese silk बोलते हैं. Next, the changes in prices of underline raw silk. Next, there is no systematic testing and grading of silk. Underline that word systematic grading. Now turn to page number 20, not 20. Question answers. 212. many question number 1, question number 2. Now you are solving question number 3 right now using I have already given. Everyone will finish it, show it to me, and then go back to the all the questions you have to solve. Now 3 you are writing. Now. Third. Now use the points which are given in the volume. Question number 3. Why sugar industry shifted towards south? Volume में जाओ उधर point दिया है. You write only 3 points. That's third one. Only third one now.
It only.
वो तो repeated ही है. मैंने कर लिया ना वो. Only the third. Rest is from your house. तो इतना बोलने ना. Right. Right now. You can use the volume answer. थोड़ा different रहेगा.
The third one
Only third one right now. इतना बार पूछेगा भाई.
Sir, आप
पूरा क्लास को चिल्ला के बताओ तेरा काम है कि ठीक है. Hey, next time we will start with minerals. Come on, quickly do it. स्कूल में मेरा मैसेज पास करना. And when will I get the report? और ये बच्चे तो रेगुलर रहते हैं ना, उसका नाम क्या है? What is happening to us? Okay, show me quickly. Back up your things. Out here, in here. Even you were absent last class, right? Q. Revolution test. Achha. Maritime climate, the black soil is more fertile. You will not stand down. Direct to your house. Chalo, pack up.
Sir.
Wait, sir. कितना अगर स्पेस दिया उतना लिखना होगा. No, I will say it purposely last. Will you get?
Sir, this is not good.
I'm not saying.
Let me check.
अभी रहेगा 14 पर है ना मेरे पास संभल कर. Normally I forget my pens. Can keep your. Hey guys, I will keep checking all your notebooks. But I don't want you to waste your time here. Go home early, eat your dinner early, and finish to work. You don't waste time now. थोड़ा luggage पे कर लेना. मैं लेकर मेरा बैग काम करते हैं. Wait. That I will see. Yeah. Keep moving. I'll take rest of the notebooks next time. I'll see you in my next class. I'm